coming to our second objective, the do's and don'ts of job interviews. So next slide, please. I have prepared 9 do's and 6 don'ts. So I request you to kindly listen to this. The first one is to research about the company. So every company has their own objectives, mission, vision, goals, what they are planning on for, what has their previous statements been, what are their future goals. So it's very important that for the candidate is that they research about the company very well. And this shows that you have put on efforts to know about the company. This knowledge will show that your potential candidate, that you are genuinely interested in the company and its culture. The second point is to dress appropriately. We all know that we should dress according to the event, and it's very important to have to follow a dress code, clean and well fitted clothes along with good personal hygiene, not to wear flashy earrings or flashy colored clothes. So we should take these points in consideration. The third point is to arrive on time. So we will see whether the interview is for a normal company or whether it is for a top tier company. They are always on time, and therefore we should respect it, and we should also be on time. So punctuality is a very strong key here. Arriving late can send a message that you are disorganized and you don't value the interviewer's time. Aim to arrive 10-15 minutes early, with which allows for unexpected delays. Also, if the interview is happening online, we should be fully prepared of it to have a strong network and to be on point. We should be aware of the uh, type of the interview, like whether it's on Zoom, Google, or any other such platform. So we should be very clear about that. Next slide, please. Okay. So moving on, then we should also research about the role of for what we are applying, whether it is like IT role, management role, whether it aligns with me, with my skills or not. Knowing about the work culture, type of people, the work life balance helps you decide whether you are culturally fit for the role. Often hiring managers prefer candidates who can easily fit into the company's culture. So if a particular company has a particular kind of culture they follow, it is very important to use those words or just relate with with their culture. You can talk about your previous employer, that is what their culture has been, and that will really help me to be a part of your organization also. So the fifth point is to prepare for commonly asked questions. It is always important to give a mock, like ask one of your friend or your family members for a role play, and they can be the employer. And the like we all know, some of the common questions is to give your proper introduction. That is like a very important part during your interview, is how well you give your introduction, your strengths and weaknesses, your area of interest. So the sixth point would be practice speaking. Just like the previous point, when you prepare such questions, it's important that you speak confidently and you ensure that your voice is not shaking or you are making a positive impression. Then again, the mock interviews will really help with this objective. Second, next point, please. Okay. So another point is to pay attention to your body language, as it is a very important part in the way you can come across interviews. It's very important to have a good eye contact, keep a smile on your face, but not often. Like you should not be showing that you are very excited, or just to have a proper body language. If it's an offline interview, how to shake, how to sit comfortably and confidently in your chair. So your body language should be very proper. You should not show the employer that you are nervous at any point of time. Then obviously be enthusiastic. It's very important to have a very comfortable aura around you. You should not show them you are nervous or give them any signals, like touching your hair or touching your face, fidgeting, jiggling your legs or feet. One common thing is they always, like when there's a pen, they always open and close the pen. So these are the signals which give the employers an impression that you are nervous. The ninth and the last point is to ask questions. So many a times the interviewers will ask the candidate that, do you have any questions regarding us? So it's important to have a conversation there. Like you should always prepare some good questions to be asked for the employer. So like what is the culture of your society, culture of your company, and what are you looking for this particular role? If I'm selected, what would be a life, like for example, for Vividhata. So people can ask, tell us about a day in Vividhata's organization. So these things will help you understand, and it will also show the employer that you are genuinely interested. So now, coming to the don'ts, what we should avoid during an interview. Next slide, please. Yeah. So then again, the first point is to not come unprepared. We should never walk in an interview without knowledge about the company, the job description, and the industry. Lack of preparation shows a lack of genuine interest. So the second point is to not share personal information. It's very important to keep a line between a personal and a professional information, what should be shared. So avoid oversharing personal information. Keep the conversation focused on your professional qualifications, experience, background, education, and the job you are going for. The third important point is to not speak negatively about past employers. So if I'm coming from an organization and I speak badly about that particular organization only, the employers would feel that you are not a team player, or you, that is a very bad, like we should never badmouth about our previous employers, or for that matter about our colleagues. Instead, discuss what you have learned from your experience, how they have helped you get more polished, what skills they have helped you to learn. That shows that how you want to grow in your career. So next point, please. Then again, we should never show any nervous habits in front of our employer. The fifth very important point is to not bring up salary too early. This is a very like point where the employers can get really off track if you bring up a salary very early during your recruitment process, as we should focus on discussing your qualification and job fit before dividing into salary negotiations. Now another like very important point is to follow up. It's very important after the interview to send them an email, a very positive email, that it was great meet interacting with you, and I hope we can interact further. You can, if you see that the employer is comfortable there, you can also ask them for the LinkedIn IDs so that you can connect with them professionally. And uh, if like after a certain time period, you can also contact the HR, like a very proper professional mail about the results of the interview. So these are the do's and don'ts we should follow during any interview process.